You're sitting in a room with other people right now, or you were recently, bodies within arm's reach, and yet something in your chest still aches. That feeling has a name, but the name doesn't explain it. The real reason you feel this way is far stranger than anyone told you. In 1995, psychologist John Cacioppo began one of the most quietly devastating research projects in behavioral science. He wasn't studying depression, he was studying loneliness. And what he found didn't just change how scientists understood isolation, it changed how we understand pain itself. Cacioppo's conclusion, after 2 decades of brain scans and blood draws and sleep studies, was this: loneliness is not a mood, it is a biological signal, a survival mechanism as ancient and as urgent as hunger or thirst. Your body doesn't experience loneliness the way it experiences sadness. It experiences loneliness the way it experiences threat. When you feel lonely, your nervous system isn't registering an absence. It is registering danger. Chronically lonely people have elevated cortisol, the stress hormone released when your body believes it is under attack. Their immune systems shift into hypervigilance, their inflammatory markers rise, their blood pressure climbs, and their brains, when shown faces with neutral or ambiguous expressions, are significantly more likely to read those faces as hostile. Your brain, when lonely, begins to see enemies where there are none. This is not a flaw, it was once a feature. For your ancestors, being alone was almost always a sign that something had gone wrong. Separated from the group, cast out, injured, solitude in the ancestral environment was a prelude to death. Predators found lone individuals. Starvation found them. The tribe was not a luxury, it was the mechanism of survival. So your body evolved a warning system, a sharp, nagging signal designed to push you back toward other humans. Loneliness was the pain that told you to move closer. Just as physical pain tells you to pull your hand from the flame, loneliness tells you to move back toward the group. It was supposed to be temporary. It was supposed to resolve. The problem is that in the modern world, it often doesn't. Naomi Eisenberger, a neuroscientist at UCLA, made a discovery in 2003 that clarified something profound about this signal. She put volunteers inside an fMRI machine and had them play a simple computer game. 3 characters tossing a virtual ball. At a certain point, the other 2 characters stopped throwing to the participant entirely. They just passed to each other. The participant was excluded from a ball game involving cartoon avatars. It sounds trivial. It was not trivial to the brain. The region that activated during social exclusion, the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex, was the same region that activates during physical pain. Not a metaphorically similar region, not a nearby neighbor. The same one. The same circuit that processes a broken bone processes the sensation of being left out. Social pain and physical pain share neural real estate because, for your nervous system, they are the same category of event. The language reflects this without most people realizing it. You say your feelings were hurt. You say rejection stings. These are not poetic exaggerations. They are descriptions of a neurological reality. Cacioppo identified what he called the loneliness trap. When the signal fires for too long without resolution, the system begins to malfunction. Lonely brains interpret neutral faces as hostile. They approach social situations primed to detect rejection. They read ambiguous moments as proof of their own unworthiness. They hold back, and people around them, sensing something guarded, withdraw in return, which the lonely brain reads as confirmation. Loneliness creates the conditions for more loneliness. The signal meant to push you toward the group ends up pushing you further away. But here's what Cacioppo spent the last years of his life trying to communicate. The signal is not the enemy. The loneliness is not the problem. The loneliness is the message. It is telling you something true. It is telling you that something essential is missing, and that you are built for more than this. You're not broken for feeling alone in a full room. You're working exactly as designed. Your nervous system is registering the gap between what you have and what you need. The ancestors who felt this signal most acutely were the ones who moved toward others, who repaired rifts, who built the coalitions that kept them alive. That urgency is in you. It has always been in you. Tonight you will feel it again. That strange ache in a full room, or a quiet house, or somewhere in between. When you do, you will know exactly what it is. You are not broken. You are receiving a message that kept your species alive for 200,000 years. The only question is what you choose to do with it.